evening, wherever in our world. Welcome to X Planet Live, and my name is Lionel Miranda, and this is our grand tournament stream that is popping off this weekend. That's right, we got 3 rounds today, we got 2 rounds tomorrow. On the table currently right now, we have Ossiarch Bonereapers versus Stormcast. This should be a fun matchup. The battle plan for today is shifting objectives, if you haven't figured all that out. The twist of this one is at the start of each battle round, after determining active player, the active player must roll D3 to determine which objective is the primary objective for that battle round. The other 2 objectives are the secondary objectives for the battle round. The underdog can make the active player reroll the dice to determine the objective is the primary objective. Okay, so why is that important? Well, let's check out the scoring. You score 1 victory point if you control a secondary objective. You score 2 additional points if you control the primary objective. So that's why knowing where the primary is super important. And you score 2 victory points if you control more objectives than your opponent. And then, of course, you score 4 victory points for a battle tactique. Well, before we get into lists, I just want you to check out these magnificent beasts. That right there is Carl. He's actually busted out the old Stores jersey. Way back when, in the early days of AoS, Carl got recruited to AoS by yours truly. And we had a team going. Our team... It was a hilarious story. That year, I think our team had 4 spots in the top 10. All of them misspelled. That's right. All of them misspelled. On the other side of the table, we got Elise. That's right. There she is right there rocking her jersey. Avatars of Anguish. And they are representing today for sure. There's a whole bunch of them here today. With that... You know what? Let's get to the table, then we'll get to some lists, maybe. Actually, you know what? I got them all racked up. Why don't we just get to the list right now? How's that? Boom. All right. Let us blow up this screen. All right. We got Ossiarch Bonereapers weighing in at 1,990 points. Wah, wah. No achievement unlocked. No 2,000 points on the nose. A little disappointing, but them's the breaks. Manifestation Lore, we have Aether Rot Machineries. That's the one with the gears. If I'm not mistaken, that's the highlight. That's one that gives a rerolls to charges, if I'm not mistaken. In the General's Regiment, affectionately known as Regiment Number 1, we have a Mortison Soul Mason, who's the General. We have a Morghast Harbingers, which are fully reinforced. These guys will 100% do an absolute metric ton of work. In Regiment Number 1, affectionately known as Regiment Number 2, the Arcavalos Cavalos Death Riders, fully reinforced. These are another hammer unit. And then we have a Regiment of Renown. We have the Summer King's Entourage, which includes Crypt Guard, more Big Knights, and Ushran, the big man himself. This is a heck of a Regiment of Renown. Like, it's so good. So good. All right. The Ossiarch Bonereapers got a lot of mechanics happening in it. And because I'm doing this on the fly, I don't have all the stuff all set up. But I will be talking about their mechanics throughout the game. So let's get now into the, I guess that would be the Stormcast list. Weighing in at 1970. Oh, no! 30 points short and 20 points of an extra CP. Boo, boo, boo. 3 drops. The Ossiarch Bonereapers list, by the way, was also 3 drops. Manifestation Lore, we have the Kronspine. I guess you wanted to beat face today. In the General's Regiment, we have Iridan, the Witness, Stormstrike Paladors. Oh, Stormstrike Paladors. Paladors are an absolutely ludicrous unit. Being able to run, shoot, and charge. These guys, if you auto-run, can move 20 inches and just lay down fire. Just so good. In Regiment Number 1, affectionately known as Regiment Number 2, we have a Knight Arcanum. And then within that Knight Arcanum unit, or regiment, I should say, is a Stormstrike Chariot. Vigilors, which will be tagging things to add bonuses to hit. Vindictors, who will be there to exist, occupy space, screen. Regiment Number 2, affectionately known as Regiment Number 3, we have a Lord Terminos with a Quicksilver Draft. Reclusians, fully reinforced. These guys will be like a solid block of output, and I hesitate to call them an anvil because it's so hard to have anvils in this game, but they're about as close to an anvil as I think this game gets these days. Stormstrike Paladors, second unit, fully reinforced. That's right, 12 Paladors, because why wouldn't you start your list with 12 Paladors? Holy crap. All right, now all that out of the way, let us get to the tables and hear what the boys got to say.
Makes sense.
So, might as well take advantage of it, even if I just deep strike them in my back line. That's fine.
And I finished first, so, I mean, no surprise, anti-cavalry on the Harbingers.
I will also go anti-cav on my Paladors.
Makes sense. Other start of game abilities, I have my deployment phase ability, which I do beforehand. 6 inches just gets me in the woods.
Wow.
Wow. It's like, I planned it.
Yeah, I never saw it coming.
Whoa. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Can we get Xanti Man in there? That's the question. We can. Xanti Man. Go Xanti Man. Okay. That's my pre-game move. And then who's going first? That is a question. Don't want you to double me, so I'm going to give you first. I don't think it's too much of a surprise there.
No, it was not. That's kind of what I...
Best of luck.
Yeah, best of luck as well. All right, battle tactic. We're going to seize the center.
Seize the center.
This should be wholly unsurprising.
It's not.
Place of power. I'm going to tap it with Iridan.
Yep. Makes sense.
That is not a 1.
Cool. I will tap the place of power with Usharon. Ushi boy.
Oh,
That's also 6. Let's go.
All right.
That die has been.
If we only roll 6s, this will be a very fast game. Okay, hero phase. Sentinels of Black Citadel, 5 up ward save onto Iridan.
Yes.
It's the only valid target right now.
You can't fat shame.
Too bad I just did for those Paladors on their ridiculously big bases.
I'm going to start with chanting a translocate off of Iridan, targeting themselves.
Yep.
That's a 7. I'm actually going to bank the points.
7?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. 7's a lot.
7's a good amount.
Because his empowered is 8, right?
They're empowered. Yeah. Oh, which one is the primary?
Oh, yeah. It's your primary, so let's go your left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
The middle.
In the middle.
Let's
Perfect.
Go. As planned. There you go. You missed it. Missed the trigger.
I'm going to attempt to summon, we'll summon the incarnate.
Yeah, makes sense.
That goes off on a 9.
30 is there. I cannot stop you. Go ahead. Rawr.
Rawr.
Oh, I'm bodyguard. I'm bodyguard. Actually, I lied. See, I knew it.
Big rawr.
How many attacks?
Super roar.
Big rawr.
I don't need it to be that ridiculous right now. There you go. Countercharge me onto the point.
Nope.
That's fair.
Big roar. I don't like to fight big roar if I can help it.
It makes sense. It's partially why they're there. I don't see a reason to give anything finest hour at the moment, so I will opt to not do that.
Sounds good.
And then I will go into, or that will be end of my hero phase.
Sure. I'm gonna spend a CP here, so I'll be at 4 CP.
Yeah.
Or 3, sorry. Hang on, let's just do this. So Lionel can actually spend 1. I'm gonna cast the Quicksilver Swords. That's a 7. Yay. Let's go.
+1, -1?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or 6.
Yeah. Still goes
It is
off.
cast on a 6, yeah.
Yep.
12 is there. Just trying to make use of it here. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop this power.
Into movement.
Movement!
All right, with that hero phase done, let's explain what's happening on the board a little bit. First off, thank you very much for joining us this morning. We got a nice little crowd happening. A good morning to you all, at least for here from Canada, if you're not from around these parts. We are holding a 5-round event at GT. We did not have a painting requirement for this event, so you're going to see armies in various stages of progression on stream. Currently, right now, we have Ossiarch Bonereapers versus Stormcast Eternals. And interesting that, well, not interesting. I should say the Death Riders very, very obviously are taking advantage of that forest. So the forest blocks or obscures against shooting attacks. It doesn't block line of sight, and that's important to understand, or at least it was important for the designers. They want to differentiate that. Really wish they had streamlined that to just line of sight blocking, but no. So it just blocks line of sight for shooting attacks, but if you have a magical bolt, if you have mind bullets, guess what? You could see those guys clearly enough. But the Ossiarch Bonereaper player is staging off of that point, and basically safeguarding himself versus any of the shooting attacks from the Stormcast player. With 12 Paladors, you could definitely understand where he's coming from. The places of power are in the corners. Those are the 2 gray buildings in the far left, top left corner and bottom right corner. So everyone got little bonuses. It looks like Elise is also staging off this point. Don't want to commit. More big knights are not nothing, that's for sure. So far, so good. Opening moves looking all right.
What is the That's fine.
For certain players, I like to play the shield.
What's the banishment?
Big bird.
Yeah.
Big bird.
I'm okay there. Yeah. I will bring in the Paladors as well here.
Sure.
That's too bad. So with that, who do you want to take the first turn?
+1
You off.
Disgusting.
And the Vigilors will stay in the air. That will be my movement. Would you like to redeploy?
Would I like to redeploy? Is there any sense of that?
12 for regular, 14 for heroes.
No, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Yep, no redeploy.
My shooting's in the air, so that's my shooting phase.
I also
that's
don't have
also
shooting.
your shooting phase.
Yeah.
So charges.
Yep.
I will not opt to activate a charge ability. You can now activate your Relentless Discipline and then counter charge me. Go for it. Give yourself that +1 and then the counter.
Yeah, so 7 now.
I'm actually not going to.
I didn't think you would.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Oh, turn's done.
Turn is done. 10 points. Let's go.
Bop, bop, bop.
2.
There you go.
All right.
And that's me.
Yeah. Punish me for that.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna do attack on 2 fronts. Take
Makes sense.
2 objectives. Hopefully I can do that.
I think you can.
Go into spellcasting. Sorry, before we begin, Soul Mason's gonna pop the thing. Sorry, I didn't roll in the box. It's a 5.
Yeah. I'll do the same thing with Irdan.
Yep, makes sense. Yep,
Yep.
good. So 2 spells with Usharan and 2 spells with
Soul
the
Mason.
Soul Mason.
Yep. Was I at least somewhat smart?
I think you're in 30. 30 of Ossiarch, but not the soul.
Yeah, I'll be 30 Ossiarch.
We'll go empowered not weapons on the Morghasts. Oh, that is not in. What? Hiya! Hey.
Yeah, you got it.
5 crit.
Yep.
Crit 5. We will go ahead and cast with the Soul Mason the Pendulum. Go Pendulum. Nope.
No pendulum.
No Pendulum. The Ossiarch will cast the Cogs on an 8. Or 7, sorry, because he didn't empower, so 7. I have one more spell after this.
Yeah, you can have the cogs.
Score 10, you need all that.
Cogs.
You can get your rerolls. It's fine.
Cogs.
Then you're just gonna fail the next spell cast and it's not gonna matter, or you just don't do one. Gonna cry a little.
I'm actually going to do -1 to hit with the Cogs.
Okay, for the wizards. Yeah.
For Mr. Ushi boy.
Yeah. And the Soul Mason if you move close enough.
I will not.
You sure?
Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And Ossiarch's gonna do his signature spell, his War Scroll spell.
Yeah.
Which is basically the Lord Terminalist will attack the Reclusions.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to save it for.
8.
No.
Okay.
You got it.
I don't know what the Lord Terminalist's things are.
4 attacks, 3s and 2s. 4
attacks, 3s and 2s.
2, 3 damage, crit mortals.
Would you like to all out defense?
No,
all out
it's
attack is not
fine. I can't wait for this to be done or finished, and then I can give those Reclusians award.
Yeah. I was like, I'm good. Okay.
Hey, at least it's not Croak. Cool. It's yep.
Yeah.
And 2s.
2.
Okay. 5 ups. Make them.
All right. The mortals though.
Yep. So it's 2 dead.
Yeah. Go Terminos.
Yeah.
Other hero phase stuff. No relentless discipline. No rally. Go ahead.
All right. We'll give a 5-up ward to the Reclusians at this
Makes
point.
sense. Makes sense.
Part of me almost wants to rally one back, but I still have all my command points here.
Well, technically end of movement.
Do I want to hold to that? I think. Yeah, I don't see a real reason to necessarily chant anything right now. So the +1 attack would be nice, and I might be able to get the buff. But if I'm going first in the next round, it just drops off immediately. I'd rather have it through a battle round.
Makes sense.
So I will spend 1 to rally the Reclusians.
Yeah, let's fight base power.
Reclusions rally. 1 back.
Yeah, 1 back. Almost both.
Yeah.
Almost, but not quite.
And you do have the 5-up board on them, right?
I do have the 5-up board on them now, yeah.
Alrighty. All finished. So go into movement here. Big Ushi boy. Go ahead and activate +2 move. Do I even really need to? I don't think I do.
Probably not, to be honest.
I will activate +2 move on the Soul Mason, so these boys move 12. Give myself some. Which Ushi Boy's actually in the way, so the best I could do is just there.
I'll get rid of it, no worries.
You use one, right? So you do have counter charge.
We're just gonna run the Moorbag Knights.
Yep.
We won. Amazing. Back of base. There. They can't run or charge or anything of that nature.
Yep.
This guy's just gonna move, tuck it in. Them. Crypt Guard. Fine.
Oh, that's why I love the elixir, but you need a both. It is what it is. It is what it is. We'll go okay, that was good. Lucky. Oh, God.
Xanthiman, and then run them. 5, 11 inches.
So you said for 1 out of 10 bars, you're going to so it just when you do first,
Oh no, my ward saves.
Woohoo! Only against it.
Yeah, I know.
All right, that will be it for movement.
team, you guys are on your side of the table. What the fuck are you doing? This should be on the other side of the table before the game starts.
Yeah, I'm good on redeploys. I don't see any reason to at this point.
Sounds good. I'm gonna activate +1 charge on Xanthi.
Yep.
And then here we are, Chargy. We'll start with the, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have the objective already. Let's charge Uso.
He does give 3 to the objective controls as long as he has that.
Understood.
Right, so he's 5, and then it adds their 9
So
on
I
the point
don't,
right now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I have to make that charge.
You have to make that charge.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to make that charge first. So the Death Riders,
Not a 1.
6, because +1.
It's not about the objective. It's about teleporting
Here.
inside that tree.
So we're just gonna do that.
Yep.
Yep. I'm just gonna pass over you instead of going all the way.
You make that chart harder. That's what I'm saying, because you're like, for the funsies, I'm not going to be in charge. Right. You can go boss cards if you like. Go for it.
It's like you're just trying to get room for Xantos
Yeah. Yeah, if I could, that'd be great.
So those Reclusians have a 3+ save and a 5+ ward currently right now. They also have this really unique ability of being able to shrug off abilities from other armies on a 4+, which, to my knowledge, I don't know of any other unit that does that.
Yeah, I could go that way. No, I can't even go that way. So.
But are you within 12, or are they still wholly within 12 of you? Can you still pop your bubble?
The +1 attack? He has to be in combat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he needs a 7. I'll actually just leave it alone. That's fine.
Okay.
And then Mr. Ushi Boy.
Yep.
Oosh. On a 7.
You already held that point. Why would you not let me charge with my chariot?
No. F your chariot.
I figured I might have been safe there, because now you're not going to get the -1 to be hit.
It's wholly within 12, so.
Oh, yeah.
So if I just scooch back a bit, that should be fine. And the Morghasts are pretty safe right now, so I don't know if I want to commit them. No, I think that's okay. I do have to take that point from you. That's fine. Okay, that's all right. I'm not going to charge them Morghasts.
All right.
The swords! 6 might not be enough.
No, I don't think so.
Nope. All right.
Not with where that is.
Impact hits from the Death Riders into.
All right, as he resolves his impact hits from the Death Riders, the swords are really cool. If they had made it into combat, they ignore wards, which is really, really neat. Usharan, the reason why he's being so brave with Usharan, and he is being brave with him, he's a 16 wound monster. He's got a heck of a lot of attacks, something like 12 of them. But the other thing he has is this crazy epicenter of delusion that can just help his whole entire army. But the big deal is a shroud cage fragment. He can declare up to 3 enemy units in combat, and there's actually a real decent chance. And by real decent, I mean all he has to do is roll over the OC of the unit, so the control characteristic of the unit, and that unit strikes last. Most control OC in AoS is 1, unless they're like a troop choice, then they might be 2. If they're a hero, they're 5. So heroes are harder to do, but units, those Paladors are probably OC 2. So all he has to do is roll a 3 up, and they strike last. And oh my goodness, if you're striking last, this guy gets an opportunity to swing. He hits like a ton of bricks.
Defense here.
Yeah. I don't really have anything better to do with my command points, so I'm going to all-out attack this.
Yep.
It does give the Reclusians +1 to hit as well, so they're both this is 2s and 2s.
Yep.
Just give me 4 6s right now. Let's go. 3 1s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Reclusions. Let's go.
Reclusion.
Boys. Let's go, boys.
Arguably could have piled that in better, but I've still got 4, so.
Did you just drop your terrain?
This close. Yeah, exactly. But I did it.
2s and 3s. Crit mortals.
Crit mortals. Yep.
I wanted 2 dead horses there.
2 dead horses would be very good.
Well, that was better. More crits than misses.
Yep. So 6 so far, 6 mortal wounds.
Yep. And 3s. 5 saves at round 1.
5 saves round 1. We'll be back to my 4s.
Yep.
Okay. I fail 4 plus 3, so 7, 14 damage.
Yep.
4, 8, yeah, 14 damage. 9, 12, 14, 5 up wards. It's pretty good for 5 up wards.
Yep.
Kills 1. Kills 2 and a wound. So 2 and a wound.
Solid 50% on 5 ups.
It's not bad. So I'll go 1, 2 and a wound.
I want to give out a shout out to Trick2Ls. Thanks for streaming the live AoS games. My man, thank you very much for watching. How about that? Where are you coming from is my question to all of you. And for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to us. We're X Planet Live. We stream games out of X Planet Games. How about that? We stream all our tournaments, or at least all our AoS and 40K tournaments. And we also aim always to try and stream twice a week as well, Wednesdays and Thursdays. So if you like that sort of thing, well, you found the right channel. If you could do us a solid and hit that subscribe button, that would be much appreciated. We have a goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers by the end of March, and guess what? We are tracking wonderfully for that, but we can only get there with your help. Now, this is the 3rd tournament of our qualifiers series. What the heck does that mean? We run 5 events over 5 months. We take the top 16 players and invite them to an invitational, hence the name, and they play for amazing trophies and prizes and all sorts of goodies. Everyone who qualifies gets a prize, and this is held in July. So if you want to follow that journey, then you definitely want to hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, drop kick that thumbs up so the ringmasters know we're on.
up the irons, as they say. So then
2, 4, 6, 8.
Yep. Where are they going?
Everything into the reclusions.
All right, I'll defense this.
Yep.
1, 5. So we're gonna give
All but this guy.
yeah this one charge to
7, 8
12. Let's say 8. So
with the leader. Looking for 3s and 4s. Crit 6s.
so now we'll try to cast out 3s. Yeah, I deploy my one.
4. So 4 more.
Yep.
Chronos will shoot your Tyrius, but why did I roll? I rolled 2 dice. They rolled it, so it's. I'll go drink 2.
4s here.
6.
Pretty solid.
Not bad at all. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. -1.
So back to 3s.
Yep.
Oh, if I fail everything here, it's squad dice. You don't even have to roll the horses.
You even have the words.
Yeah, I know. Didn't stop me from failing 5.
Yeah. Trust me. I would like.
Then 5s.
I would love nothing else to like.
Oh, I lost, whatever, 3 of the little guys on it. I make 2 wards, so that's
It's
3
2 damage apiece, so
Oh yeah, right. 2 apiece, so I know.
another 5. Yeah. So 3 damage plus
Another 4, so 7 in.
7 in. Okay.
Yeah. So
2 guys in the wound, and then the horsey boys, 5s and 3s. Pick up hits here.
Fine. It's in their spell casting. On the I cast it. It literally tells you. That's literally 12 outside.
3s.
I wish I could just.
You got 4 at no rend, so 4 totals.
all right, Terminator saves. Can't wait to lose that last little guy.
Hey! 2 damage.
5 ups. Please make 1.
Yay! I
Horses
killed-
kill the guy.
Yeah, stomped to death.
Yeah. So that'll give you the point back, basically,
Yep, for
because
sure.
that'll be. I'll have 8 OC onto it,
Yeah.
and you'll have 9 with the banner.
9, yeah, 9 with a banner. Yep.
Yeah.
It's pretty close. Very scary.
If I made one of those saves, all those saves.
Ushra
Deny that
gone,
attack.
and that's all gone. So you just have your.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, I
because
died.
you struck first. Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll score 9 points.
Yeah.
Because I do not have. I only have 1 of the secondaries, not 2.
Correct.
All right.
All right.
Priority.
Yeah.
We 1,
4. I'm gonna take it.
of course. So I'm technically you. So
So yeah, opponent for both of them.
All right, so how did that turn go? Well, he scored 9 points, which basically makes him underdog at the moment. So 1 point underneath his opponent. With being underdog, he'll be able to re-roll that primary to see where that primary lands. Let's see where it does.
I don't want the middle. Hopefully
Okay.
it's over there. No, in the
the middle.
Okay.
All right, well, that was an opportunity. So that didn't happen. Why did the Stormcast player take it? Well, Ushran is right there. That's one of the reasons why, and also the Angels of Death, that unit that you see in the Harbingers, the ones you see in the top left-hand corner of your screen, those hit so freaking hard, and they move really fast. With the Ossiarch Bonereapers, with the ability to give them an extra 2 inches to their move, man, they are really, really good. So basically, what the Stormcast player is identifying is there's a lot of things right on his doorstep that he just would rather charge himself. Now, the wonderful thing about the Paladors in the forest is while that unit is in that forest, they do get a -1 to hit in melee. So if he was positioned pretty well to actually lose that priority, and that's what I really want to point out. so well, in fact, I don't know. I think the actual Ossiarch Bonereaper player would have been in a bit of a bind because he'd be like, I want to give it away, but the thing is, I can't. And that's what's sweet about the positioning on the Stormcast player's part. A lot of his important assets, which are his Paladors, are either have some sort of defensive buff because of positioning, or are so far back that the opposing player would have a real hard time closing in on him. So with all that in mind, there's a Kron Spine, 2 units of Paladors, and the Cavalos or the Death Riders are still locked in combat in the center. I think we're probably going to see some Death Riders fall, but what is he going to put into it? That is the question. Kron Spine, almost assuredly. A unit of Paladors, almost assuredly. And does he actually commit to Usharan? We'll find out in the next few moments. I want to give a shout out to the Trick 2L. He's from Maryland, USA. You know what? I love the Baltimore ballpark in your lovely state. Obviously I bleed blue. Always support my Jays, but that Baltimore park is absolutely stunning. Was there, and it's just such a beautiful ballpark. My man is also saying he recently got into AoS from Underworlds and liked the Spearhead format. There's lots to like. They put an enormous amount of energy into Spearhead. We haven't really done much with it here in the shop, mostly because it's all my fault, really. I think the game has a lot of merit, but we've just been caught up in doing all these circuits and focusing on just the general games that we really haven't explored that yet. But I'm glad you're having a good time with it.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to cast the Strike First spell on the Morghast. Doesn't go off.
Yeah.
Finest Howard.
Okay.
Yep.
Movement.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that answered that question. He is definitely aiming to put that big boy down. Again, all he has to do is roll over the OC and they strike last. And if they do, Usharan has like a gigantic amount of damage that he could pour out. He's got 8 attacks with monstrous talons hitting on 3s. 1 rend, 2 flat damage. Now, the 3s and 3s with the monstrous talons is a little weird because he is a monster. He should be 3s and 2s, but whatever. They always do these weird exceptions. But anyway, where the real juice is in his little stick, a Scepter of the Carrion King, 4 attacks, 3s and 2s, 2 rend, D3 plus 3. So minimum 4 flat damage on that Scepter, which is just absolutely fantastic. Obviously, if he all-out attacks, he's 2s and 2s with 2 rend. Like, hot diggity dang. That is absolutely nuts.
Need to remember that I actually took if something died, I can give up a 5 up ward save. Yeah, just keep chilling them around.
Makes sense.
Oh no, this was the dice. You said it was 6, right?
All right, I want to welcome RFT to the chat, and he wants to second the fact that we are streaming AoS, and he's thankful for it. Well, thank you very much for actually, one, saying that, and 2, being here and watching this. It definitely would be a lonely place without you all here. And again, we appreciate you. When we started the channel, we're in just an endeavor to kind of use the channel as a way to advertise the shop, I guess. Fully understanding that obviously the majority of a good portion of the people would not be local. But I mean, we really wanted to do this out of a passion for gaming. I'm a big giant nerd, and this is an enormous amount of fun to do. And so enjoy the ride. We're hoping that the channel gets bigger, and of course, we get to do this more and more. Heck, we might even hit the road and start streaming other events as well. There was a big event that asked us if we could stream their stuff. So I don't know. We might take them up on it. We didn't actually build this thing to be very mobile, I got to tell you. So it would require more money being sunk in, but who knows? Maybe we could actually make some money off of this actual channel. So maybe we could do that. I don't know. Apparently, there's not a lot of channels that stream AoS. I hadn't realized until I started the channel, to be honest. And because I watch a lot of news channels, big fans of all sorts of channels that all of you know. Honest Wargamer, there's Vince's channel, there's Heywo, everyone. I like Weekend Decadent, the guys who stream out of Colorado. I like Battleshock Wargaming. They're a great channel as well. They stream and pump out videos all the time. What else is a good ones? Oh gosh, I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody, but I hadn't realized there was a lot of tournament streams for AoS. So that's been interesting. Trick 2L has a few of the Wednesday night streams going in the background the last 2 weeks. Oh, well, that's sweet. We do enjoy them. Wednesdays is a lot easier for most players to come out. Fridays can sometimes be a bit challenging, but it looks like we got a Friday night stream for 40K, granted. I know this is AoS right now, but we really truly do love 40K as well, and that game is in a super sweet spot. All right, let's get down to the action, the things that actually matter, this Rusharon fight.
So,
We'll see what happens.
yeah, we'll see. The other Paladors here?
If I had to block that, I could have. Oh, I can't.
8?
That was babbling.
Did you get it?
No. It's still charged.
Oh, it's still
It's
charged.
combat, yeah.
I was babbling, lost track of myself. I'm like, oh boy.
No, I
This
haven't
would be
yet.
very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have brought the Vigilors in to give them +1 to hit, because
bonuses?
yeah, because they're my best day. But anyway, that's an 8.
Yeah. Yup. He's babbling. When do you not babble, Lionel?
I know, right? Honestly,
This is actually just the roast of Lionel Miranda, but
yeah, I know.
just the game's just disguised.
What a guy!
What a guy!
All right, the big one. Can I roll 7? Incarnate.
Incarnate,
Okay. So then the rest of them will pile it.
I believe.
That's an 8.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. It's Kratos thing.
Keep some space for Mr. Witness Man.
Yep.
Yep. Mr. Witness Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're angry. Enough.
Go Witness Man. Woman.
I'm gonna canonically non-binary, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's fun. It's neat.
Vague.
Yes, that is the only pronoun that is used for them in the book. So, I have full scent. So
Do I
that's
want
my charges.
So strike first on both Palador units.
Correct. Yes, that is just a passive.
Yeah. A 9 to get all the way over there.
Yeah, so target actions, you have to hit the combat.
Your anti-infantry probably kill 1. I'm not going to counter charge. Okay. Yep.
Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting. Guys are managing their CP really, really well. Stormcast player is sitting at 4, at least on my screen, and the Ossiarch Bone player is sitting on 3. He's obviously got plans within plans, so he'll probably bust out an all-out defense on... Actually, it's a tough one, man, between those Death Riders and Usharon.
But
Yeah, the strike first.
do I have anything in combat? I do not. Their rampage is in end of turn. So 6 guys into that. Into the horses.
Spicy meatball.
Oh, and they have the +1 attack prayer on them.
They do have the +1 attack prayer on them.
4, 5, 6.
No response. Well,
Yeah. I think I'm okay with just the 3s and 3s. I need the all-out attack over there.
yep. I'm the same. I need the all-out defense over there.
This is just bonus money. The real plays are on the heroes, right?
Yeah, for
sure. This is give me my point back.
Yeah.
All right. So on 3s.
Yep. Lance is first.
Could have been worse.
Might as well all attack here. I think that's the right thing to do.
And then 3s. And since this is Jen's Reg, they are anti-cav, so this will be a Ren 3.
Yep. Your Ren 2 base?
Yeah. Or, sorry, no, Ren 1 base, so yeah, it goes to 2. I'm thinking infantry.
Aha, I'm not the infantry.
Not great. 8.
8.
Ren 2.
8 Ren 2, so 6s,
Sixes.
unfortunately, and then save 1, so this twice, right?
Yep.
5. So 1, 2 guys dead because 1 already had a wound.
Yep.
So 2, 3, and 1.
Okay. So 3.
3, yeah. Three.
And then birds, 4s and 3s.
Birds.
So yeah, you have your this one is in fight.
To be fair, my army gets to the other side.
Uh, 7 and Ren 1.
5 ups.
1 each.
5 ups. Hey, kills another one in the wound.
Yep.
Kills one more. And a wound. There we go. My horses! Your strike normal?
Yeah, I have to go with the Paladors. We're not allowed to attack this.
Oh, no defense.
Yep. So that'll put me back to 3s and 2s.
Yep. Ooh. If only 6s did things.
I know, right?
That'd be very
I will
scary.
take only dropping 3 out of that, though.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
It's better than the other ones did.
Yep. Emotional damage. And 2s.
Yep.
2s are good. Everything?
No, I missed 1. 15 saves, Ren 1.
What am I doing? Why am I counting in 3s?
I don't know. I mean, it still gets there. You just
9.
need 5 groups of 3s.
12. 15. How many did you say?
15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
So back to 4s here. Pick up the misses here. And this twice. 5 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 9 damage on Oosh.
All right.
Yeah, 7 left.
He'll live, but
He's gonna be very hurt.
yeah. 4s and 3s. It might have been easier to pull the hits.
So these are the bird horses now swinging, and I did not realize they actually Paladors had strike first, which was just absolutely amazing because he could fiercely move in, which is why he did. And so the Stormcast player timing it beautifully. So although Ushran's ability to strike last did happen, but because his opponent was also strike first, it went to strike normal. This is not something you'll find in the rulebook, folks. It's more like a common term in gamer vernacular to try and describe the timing of things. They'll eventually, I guess, attach a normal or an official tagline to it. But strike normal, basically strike first gets to go out automatically first. And after all the units that strike first, the player then now activates his first unit at normal speed, which just happens to be the unit of Paladors. So good on him. I think it was a little bit wishful thinking that he was going to be able to lift Ushran. But Ushran right now is probably going to now clock these guys pretty hard. Let's see.
I knew I didn't need the all defense. At this point, I'm going to do the Lord Terminus. Yeah, I'll nominate the Reclusian for the fight next.
Makes sense.
Let's see if he can do slightly more than nothing this time.
Yeah. That is slightly more than nothing.
It is slightly more than nothing.
I wasn't originally planning on covering him.
Then 2s. That's 3 saves, Ren 2.
3 saves, run 2, so 6s. Save 1, 6 damage.
Yep.
5 up ward.
So 4
1, so that'll
I think
kill
that
2
just
guys.
kills 2 guys, yeah. And then the Reclusian Champion.
Yep.
2s and 3s.
2s and 3s.
It's 3 mortals.
Yep. You mean 2. 2 mortals, right?
Oh yeah, 2 mortals, sorry.
2 mortals in the safe.
Yeah, 2 mortals and a save.
Save here. Yeah, save.
Yeah.
Save's good. 2 mortals. 5 up ward.
5. Yep,
1 damage.
so you take 1.
So
All right.
kills 2 and 1 damage.
Come here.
All right.
And my activation, that's all gone. Xanthi Man has gone. I can just go with Ushran.
Yep.
See what Big Ush does. Just gonna back up. No, we're still in combat.
I know.
I'm gonna predict.
Yeah, we're outside of 3 there. Big bonk.
Yep.
3s. And 2s. 2, minus 2.
Okay, so 4 up because of Finest Hour.
Yep. Yep. 6 plus 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 damage. And 3s here. And 3s here. You got 4 more at minus 1.
Okay, so 3s.
Yep. And 2 damage each, so 2 more damage.
Okay.
Why is it roll 11?
I'll give you Trotters and the tusks here.
Okay, now you're needing all the more stuff.
I'm gonna go with the Incarnate here.
Yep.
6 attacks, 4s and 2s.
6 attacks, 4s and 2s.
As soon as the orcs like just whip past you, whatever at that point. Trotters, 2 Trotters, no ransom to your screening.
I don't really need to adjust it too much, but Look at that. This game's
Everything hits?
Everything hits.
Okay. Bye, Mr.
I could play
Xanthi
Destruction.
Man. Bye, Mr. Xanthi Man.
Everything wins.
Sure. He is a 3-up, I believe, right?
He is a 3-up, yeah.
So 5-up. Saves 2, 3 damage each. So
Yep.
12 damage. It's probably him.
It's probably him.
5-up board.
It's pretty hard to fill this counter.
It's pretty good. 3, 6, 7. I think he...
So he's alive on wound.
1 wound.
All right.
Okay.
Your 2 horses.
2 horses. We'll go into the reclusions here.
Oh, yeah.
3s. I'm just gonna leave that 2 there. So the 6.
Yep.
4. 3 minus 1.
4 ups.
Yep. 1.
1 in.
Horse. Horse is mad.
Oh no.
Hits. 2 wounds. No rent.
3 up. Okay.
Okay. I was like, did he do another wound?
No.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1 wound left on Mr. Xanthi Man.
And it is now time for Irdan. Axe of the Final Threshold. 4 attacks. 3s and 3s.
3s and 3s.
Just give me a 6 here, and then we can
Call it a day.
pretty much. Nope.
No.
2 misses.
Okay.
3s.
Okay.
1 save. Ren 2.
5. Damage.
3.
All right. Well, here's. Nope. Pop.
So, tactic.
Battle tactic.
Yay!
I think I'm all done. So.
Yeah, I'm done here too.
So,
No, you got swords.
Oh yeah, swords. Yeah. Let us pile in.
So what's Ossiarch's sorry.
12 attacks.
No, sorry. What's his control score? 5?
Which one? Yeah,
Ossiarch?
5. Yeah.
Okay, so I will take that one
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 12 attacks here, 3s and 3s into the Paladors.
Yeah.
Crit mortal. That's pretty good. 4 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
3s. 4 saves, -1.
On 4s.
Okay, so
Okay.
4 mortals.
All right.
Did you no damage? Oh, no, sorry. You killed 1 poor guy here, and then what damage?
Another 10 points for me.
That's correct. My go.
Yep. My misplays haven't punished me so far,
This is gone.
but the Harbingers haven't done anything.
Yeah, the Harbingers haven't been there yet, so.
All right, how did that turn go for Stormcast? Well, it went as well as you think it did. It was pretty good. Pretty darn good. He deleted a hammer in the form of the Death Riders. They're pretty much neutered out of the way. There's only... thing is, in this list currently right now, he had like almost 4 hammers. Those Morbeg Knights the Morbeg Knights are the unit in the top left-hand corner of your screen beside that gray building. They unlock damage when they charge. He still has the Harbingers, which is the unit on the other side of that building. And Ossiarch is still kicking it real and live in the middle. So that's still like 2 actual major hammers and a 3rd light hammer in this game. The game is certainly not over yet. But, man, is it looking oppressive. He needs to basically clear out a unit of Paladors, which I believe he's going to be able to do this round. And then he really needs a priority for next. The downside about this move that the Stormcast did is it did expose him to a priority going into the third turn. That's what this game does. It giveth and it taketh away. It gives you the opportunity to slam damage, but you overextend and lose a priority, you will be punished. And assuming he could delete a unit of Paladors this round, he could possibly delete another unit of Paladors, and this game could swing completely the other way. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. The Death Riders, it would have been a little bit easier for me. Paladors are 5 wounds apiece.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take their land on the forest. Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and pop the place of power with the mason. We're good.
I got nothing near him.
Yeah. We're gonna go with Ushi's spell first with a Terminus into the one reclusion, because F that guy. Die! 6? I don't know if 6 goes off.
I think it's 7, but
Might
I'm
be
not
7, yeah.
entirely certain.
Well, sorry, the last thing I'll do is I'll rally them.
Ushoran. It is a 7, so it doesn't go
Okay.
off. His second spell will be Pendulum. On a 7.
That's not bad. I knew that was the risk. But I didn't
Oh, yeah, this is the only unbind I have in range, so it might as well. That is an 8.
All right, I don't get it. Soul
It would have been
Mason.
great if you tapped that place of power. You were in range.
Soul Mason's gonna go ahead and do crit 5s on the
Yeah.
Morghast.
Goes off.
Does go off. And he's gonna do strike first on the Morghast. Does go off on a 7.
Yep.
Because of the place of power, so they have strike first and crit hit 5s.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
No.
It would have been close, but
Yeah. Other hero phase, I did forget this before, but he's gonna activate +1 save on points that he holds. So, and it's still -1 hits, and then we just that's it.
okay.
Actually, wouldn't. No, I can't change it, unfortunately.
No, they're not fully within 12. Would have been nice. I'm at 3 command points still. I might as well. Iridan will chant a translocate on. Does it matter? Am I even going to use it? I don't know if that I will. Sorry, I'm going to give them the 5-up board first.
Sure.
Then yeah, I'll spend the command point. We'll do a translocate on themselves here.
Themselves. Yep.
That'll be a 3, so it will fail. But
Bank the points. Yep.
yeah, that's the main idea.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that'll be hero.
Sounds good.
All right.
Let's move here. Gets me over there, but let's see.
You're gonna charge around me?
Whoa.
Wow.
That's a novel idea.
Yeah.
Ooshy boy. I do need a pretty big charge though for the 12. puts me there, and then I have to have a big charge, but this is probably better and easier.
Positionally, he kind of mucked up a little bit. Piling Ossiarch that last turn to where he did is literally interrupting his charge with the Harbingers right now. What he could do is he could land on the other side of Ossiarch, and all you have to do is just step a Morbeg Knight a little bit back, because again, all he has to be was within 3 to attack, so they don't have to be in a row or right beside each other. So hopefully this doesn't come and bite him in the butt on the charge and he flops, because that would suck. I think he's actually going to have a real hard time keeping coherency as well, because you have to be within a ½ inch of a buddy. I really truly do not believe the Harbingers are going to be able to move straight. Now, unless they could fit in that pocket, but their bases are big. They got big behinds, and I'm not sure they can squeeze into that space. Yeah, that pile from Ossiarch really, really disrupted their ability to get in this combat. And he really needs that unit of Harbingers to be able to crush a unit of Paladors out of existence. And that's got to be his goal, is killing, well, at least one of his goals is to killing that unit. He does have take their lands, and the Morbeg Knights are aiming to do so. Looks like there's at least 2 other Paladors with the blue capes that are within 3 of that forest. But I believe the forest he's referring to is the one in the far corner. So that would be the bottom left. Those 3 trees that you see there, that is you can't move through it. So it's not like a regular forest. It's just a clump of trees. They just add a little bit of color. I'm just so sick of all the utilitarian terrains. Like, we have forest templates. Those are those brown things with the 3 spots that are available. We have the trees for them, folks, but every single time the players would just simply remove them because they get in the way and then they get snapped and so forth. So we just lay down the templates. All right, he's going to complete his battle tactic, but I think he's actually going to have a hard time lifting a unit of Paladors if those Harbingers do not make it in.
I'll redeploy Irdan.
Yeah.
3 inches.
3 inches. Shore up the flank.
Sure.
And super fast.
Yeah, I'm fast enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm still in threat range, but now it's less of
harder
a
for me,
threat
for
range
sure.
for it. So that is my 3rd. Okay.
So how many CP do you have? 1 left?
I have 1 remaining, yeah.
Shooting.
I have not. My visualers are still in the sky for some reason.
Go Morbeg Knights. Hey, 8.
That is the big money you needed.
Yeah, you're going. Yeah.
There we go. Come over here. There. So there, and
I mean, you're just going to assume they're going to die, right?
yeah,
So.
hopefully. 3d6 charge from the Morghast. That's a 5. No.
Let's go. You can get into the 2 Paladors there.
Oh, that's it for me.
You also could have done the +1 charge from the
Yeah, I
dude
should have
first.
probably. I don't think it would have mattered.
There's not really 5 gets you in.
Yeah.
Right. Like, there's no denying that.
I don't know if I can fit everybody though.
I mean, you can conga line coherency.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. 5. So unfortunately, I will take that 5 because I can't afford anything else. I'll do this, and I'll do this. Not the best.
Definitely not the best, but at least he actually more or less fits. He could get within a ½ inches of buddies to make sure the currency isn't broken. It looks like at most he'll be able to get 2 Harbingers in. Boy, is that terrible. But at least he's in. That's the good news for the Ossiarch Bone player.
These boys
No,
here.
no Miami, so.
So that model got removed because the Morbeg do have impact hits.
So combat phase abilities, we're gonna go ahead and do 5 upward from the Morghast, or from the Soul Mason. I'm gonna try to make you strike last with Ushran. I do not.
No.
So you're just strike normal there.
Yep.
And I believe that's it for combat phase abilities.
All right, your strike first.
Yep, so the Morghast strike first anyways. We're just gonna give myself a little
Fail
bit.
what?
We're gonna choose this as the target for piles ins. But we can only get 2 probably. Yep, that's only
I think so, yeah.
2 is the only way we can get.
The one time he didn't want to have strike first, because the ideal situation would have been to actually have Ushran activate first, pile 3 inches toward the bottom of your screen, give a bit more room for those Harbingers to actually step in and swing. With the Harbinger striking first, in this case, it actually works against him because of that positioning. He wanted to get Ushran within bubbles, I'm guessing, of something. I'm not really 100% certain why he piled in that direction, because I don't believe the Mortison sees him. I might be wrong there, though. But, yeah, this is really dampening his output.
I'll use my all-out attack, or my all-out defense here.
Sounds good.
That'll be all.
So 6 attacks. Looking for 3s. Crit hit 5s. Oh, that's crit. That's terrible. Looking for 2s. 3 minus 3.
Okay, so 5s.
Yep.
Cumulatively,
3 each.
that'll be 9.
9. Yeah.
I'll still have 3 on the squad here.
We're in combat now, so combat.
They're 5 wounds apiece, right?
Yeah, I had 4 on them already.
Yeah.
I think I do this.
Yep. Makes sense.
That's the champion in the banner, but
Yeah.
My plan was to retreat them out anyway, but I just did it.
okay.
Great decision making, because now those Harbingers have struck first. They will not be able to pile in, and they are no longer close to Ushran, because I think they were within 3 potentially. So gets them out of dodge there. Good decision making on the Stormcast player's part.
Is the -1 to hit gone for
No,
the,
it's still there. Yeah.
Isn't it just until next turn, and don't you have to be within 3 to reactivate it?
I don't think it's reactivate. I think you for changing. But I'll
Double check
confirm
it.
here.
I don't think that it matters, but
It's until the start of your next turn. So yeah, it's gone.
okay. Then yeah, everything into Ushran.
Yep. All defense.
I'm gonna put all of Fragnos's.
So 3s and 3s.
Yep.
There's 4 damage.
5 at round 1.
5 at run 1. So back to 4s
1 each.
and 5s. Saves 1, takes 1. It's currently bracketed.
That's good.
Yep.
Something. Bird. And 3s.
You didn't waste your all defense?
3.
-1, so 4s again. Okay, 3 1s, that's cool. 5s.
Sorry, 5.
Saves 2, takes 1.
Okay.
So 11, 5 left.
8, 12, 16.
These boys.
And their OC what?
OC1 banner. So 3s and 4s with the guys up top. 2 on -1.
So 4s.
Yep. 2 damage each because I charged.
Yeah.
And 4s and 3s. 3s. 4 more -1.
4s.
2 damage each. So
Yeah,
2 more.
goes in, so that will kill one more. I think I still hold the trees because that's 2 each.
Yeah.
So I can pull this one and not worry about it.
Yep.
And then that will carry one over.
Where else? I did too much damage with them. Slightly too much damage. I think I'll just stay where Ossiarch is. Big bonk. 3s. 2s. 3 on -2.
5s.
Hey,
One in.
3 plus D3. So 6 damage.
Okay.
I'm bracketed, so there's only 7 attacks. Looking for 3s here. Wounding on 3s. So that's 4 -1.
Okay.
2 damage.
Okay. I saved slightly too many.
Really hoping to kill you with that. So I can pile it.
Oh, yeah, 2 damage. I'm alive with a wound.
That's it for combat, I bet. Yeah. So I'm gonna power through with the Morghast.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So 1 mortal wound.
It's enough.
And they move 12 still because I activated the thing.
Yep.
So yeah. So if I'm just right behind him.
Love it. Absolutely love it. He did not nail his battle tactic, though, which is unfortunate, but I completed his secondary objective, which was kill a unit of Paladors. All right, so he is going to be, is he gonna even score 6? Ooh, I don't even think he's scoring 6. He controls the far left objective. Let me find out where the primary is. Maybe he lucked out and it's on the far left.
Just within 3 of that point.
Better roll that.
Yeah, that's kind of hard there.
Better roll that. Better roll that. Better roll that.
Not of that point, but of this point right here.
I know.
Yeah.
Primary's in the middle.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I can take it.
I don't know.
Because I'm too fat of a base.
Yeah.
Because you're 6 to my 6.
Yeah. But that does put you down by 6, which
Yeah.
means you can double me with impunity.
Yeah. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to keep these dead boys like that. So I won't take it. So I will only score 1. So I'm down by 10, which is massive.
Oh, yeah.
Which is quite big. It's not great. for
Right.
me.
I was thinking you'd still get the score more and
No.
primary.
No. Unfortunately, that was I should have rerolled the charge actually. I wanted the all-out attack, but I got too greedy. Way too greedy. Okay, here we go. Might still be good for me. That's a 2. That's a 2.
2. I will take it.
Sounds good. So 5 CP. Roll for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 being that way. Obviously,
Would you like me to reroll it?
I will keep it.
You sure?
Yup.
You sure?
Yup.
Aww.
No.
It's fine. I'm coming to you.
Okay, so here comes the tusks.
All right, how well did that Ossiarch Bonereaper turn go? Well, not great. With dropping that battle tactic, really tanked his score. Like the Ossiarch Bone player has stated, being down 10 points is an absolutely massive amount of points in this game. He really needed that priority to claw back in. If he had gotten it, he could have actually, not only probably taken the center, but been in position to actually take out those that second unit of Paladors, or at least neuter it so it's really inconsequential. As it stands now, he is going to get an enormous amount of pressure. If that Kronspine also makes it in, oh Nelly, things are going to get real dark real fast. I believe that unit of Paladors in the center of the table is completely free. Let me go look at that. Yeah, it's completely free. The Reclusians can start to rally, maybe get some guys back. The Lord Terminus is still there. Irdan's still there. Yeah, these, at the bare minimum, we might see a unit of Harbingers actually deleted. That would be his second most significant hammer. So, we'll see what happens when the dust settles. But my goodness, yeah, it was here. Bonereapers player really needed that priority.
Oh, I definitely redeployed back, so it won't matter there.
I'll do the one more same thing, just not tactic.
They'll.
Yeah, they'll get a battle tactic.
I think just their hero prayer. Yeah. To be honest.
4 or 5 or more, and then that's all I get from this guy.
I'm gonna go +1 attack onto the Lord Terminus.
Sure.
Need a 3. It's a 4. It'll go off.
Sounds good.
So we'll give him that.
Yep. So I got lazy. I put on it, but that's my choice.
Finest Hour will go onto these Paladors.
Makes sense.
We'll be greedy, and I'm gonna rally those Paladors.
Yep.
There's still the musician in the squad, so 7 die.
7 dice. Yep.
If I roll really hot, I get a guy back. If not, I'm just topped up. Okay, I'm not even topped up. I heal 2.
Sure.
The only 2 that are this guy and that guy.
Strike, was it strike first and what? And,
Oh, cool. I didn't even have that. Never mind.
You're not gonna go to Kratos.
I'll attempt to banish the swords.
Sure. Needing a 5.
Yeah.
That's a
No.
4.
Okay.
Why do I take you?
I'll give the heads up to you as well. Remember, I might swear I can't all that, so I can log both the pieces.
Yeah, that's that's gonna be hero phase. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna rally Oosh. 3.
Okay.
So 8 damage taken now. And no other things.
I like one, so therefore I just. They should be friendly. Oh, you might be right. That's 11. Like I pretty close. About 11. That guy can't see. This is the guy that can see. No.
Actually opting to remember them this time. I don't need to get that close in.
It's close, but I think it's good. 4+, right? Which is fine.
I'm gonna spend a command point to bring back half a unit. Yep.
Fine. It is sure.
Makes sense. He does have diversionary tactics, so if you want to change where you put.
The -2.
-2 charge, yeah.
I am a person.
Maybe.
Doesn't really matter. You're gonna annihilate that squad anyway.
Yeah, I guess we'll probably put him over here. You can keep your mage for now.
Yeah.
That was a very, very nice thing that that he did. Just reminding his opponent what the trait he had that was going to impact his way of thinking. A very gentlemanly thing to do. Certainly not something he really needed to do, but it's part and parcel of just being a good guy. And it was information that is public. He's just reminding him that he had it. So if he was a computer, he would have known and compensated, and he's just assuming his opponent's going to play the best game possible. He's going to help him do it. So that's really, really nice. Really, really nice. Those Vigilors really would have helped in the latter turns. What do Vigilors do? For whatever reason, currently right now, they can light up a unit, assuming they cause a wound. That unit that they've caused that wound to, every unit in the Stormcast army then gets a +1 to hit on all their attacks. So that's both shooting and melee. What is absolutely crazy about the Vigilors is they can divide that fire and spread that bonus across multiple enemy units. And that is truly where I take exception to the actual unit. It's already an incredible ability. The fact that it gives an all-out attack in both the shooting phase, any shots, because not every shot in, what am I trying to say? Not every shot that comes from Stormcast happens in the shooting phase. Sometimes it actually happens in the charge phase, and guess what? Those guys would still get a +1 to hit. And then also in the melee. Such an incredible unit. In every single Stormcast list, the bonus is absolutely outrageous. What I would like to see the studio do is modify that to say that if the Vigilors fire at one unit, they would unlock that bonus. That would still be just incredibly gross, and everyone would absolutely still take it, but it would be far less obnoxious than it is currently. And they are one of the many reasons why Stormcast do extremely well. The other reason, of course, is the other unit you see spammed on your screen right now, and that is Paladors. Paladors are just the absolute phenomenal unit. Blessed with not only output, not only armor, but speed as well. They have the triple threat. It is the reason why Slaves of Darkness do so well, because they are also incredibly fast, also incredibly saves, and they have output. It's just the perfect storm. And usually when you're designing units, there's levers you pull, and it usually comes at the cost of something else. There is no cost right now to this. I think the Paladors currently right now are still fairly undercosted, especially in the context of the army. being able to take 2 units in a list is just absolutely obnoxious. But hey, it's not the player's fault, and the models are freaking sweet. I can't stress that enough. I'm glad the Stormcast players are having a good time. They do deserve their time in the sun. But my goodness, Paladors, oh, so good.
Spin 4.
Run 1.
5.
Yep.
Save 3, take 1.
1 damage.
6. Nah, that's opposite of what.
All right.
+1 to
so
hit.
you are, yeah, I'm +1 to hit him.
It's like 6. Come on. Yeah.
All right. That's my shooting. Charges. Incarnate will 3d6 charge.
Yep.
So 3d6 minus 2.
Yep. Don't have to go very far.
8.
Yep.
It'll get me where I need to be.
I think so. Yep. You just have to end half, of the. Yeah, perfect. Yep.
Which is fine with me.
Yep.
And I'm also outside of 3 there, which
Makes
is
sense.
fine. Lord Terminos.
Yep. Termy Daddy.
Yeah! 5 inches. Well, good thing I didn't banish those swords.
Yeah. Yep. Makes sense.
Hi.
Hello. Yep, you're good.
Pointless charge time. Iridan. 7. Gets me there.
Yep. Yep.
4-man unit of Paladors.
Yep.
You're done all your pilots, right?
3 will
you're
get me
in.
there. I'm gonna be greedy with it. I'm gonna reroll it.
Real. Yep. Makes sense. 4.
Not punished.
That's
Not punished.
better. It's technically better.
It's fine. I still get a pile in.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
For sure. Yep. Makes sense.
Then the other Paladors.
Yep. I'm getting a 9. They can reroll, right? Because
Yep.
the thing has died.
That's a 9.
Sure.
Did you redeploy so they're within 12?
No.
Okay.
No, I tried. I tried, and it's 12 is right there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Valid
I needed like
question.
one more, and then I would have been good, but fortunately not.
Nice job on the Stormcast player reminding his opponent of his -2 charge. Obviously, it didn't happen, but that's still really awesome. I love these guys both very, very much. They've been coming to the shop for quite a long time, and I'm really happy that I guess they were both introduced to AoS at this store right here, right now. Currently, the Ossiarch Bonereaper players actually on Team Canada. They will be heading off to Europe to represent our country. Always super cool. I wish that was televised more. On more streams, more commentary, more everything. Just like I believe Honest Wargamer does his stream. I just want more. So this, unsurprisingly, is going really, really well. That's what happens when you make like 100% of your charges. We are definitely going to see the Harbingers get neutered. But we shall see if maybe he sprinkles a little bit of strike last and we'll get some strike normal happening. Man, oh man. Yeah, those Harbingers are going to fall. If the Harbingers fall right now, we will probably be heading quickly into the talk-out phase of this game. That would be not his last hammer, but his second last hammer. And it'll come... Anyway, all those models are going to be engaged in combat. So when this flips to the Ossiarch Bone player's turn, the OBR turn, they really won't have many options for scoring. This score right now is absolutely massive in the favor of Stormcast. And with the Harbingers potentially falling here, Yeah, I'm not sure what options he's going to have. Well, let's see how the dust settles, I guess.
10 saves, Ren 2. Give me some sixes.
Sixes. Fives, because I all-out defense.
Oh, yeah, right.
Which was a pretty good all-out defense.
Yep, that twice.
So 10 damage.
Yep.
5 aboard. I saved 1, so 9.
Okay.
So kills 1, 3 damage.
Yep. And horses,
Yep.
4s and 3s.
4s and 3s.
Because they don't get anything special. I'll take the 50-50 on 4s.
And 3s.
Less great, but 3, Ren 1.
Yeah, so 4s here.
Yeah.
Hey, pass with flying colors. So kills 1. And 3 floating. Oh, 4 floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. You still have more strike first, so.
Yeah, I do.
If Oosh can roll a 3 up.
Yep.
Live and die by the Oosh.
I think I'm just going to put all of them into Ossiarch. Sure. I want to try to bracket him a little bit. And I mean, I know the Morghasts are scary and big and going to kill a lot of things, but I'm going to hope that I can sort of do it with
Yeah, makes sense.
We'll see. So this is 3s and 3s.
Ooh, baby, he's not going to swing at the Harbingers. Interesting. Odds are, I don't think he actually lifts Ossiarch here. Those Harbingers, I would have definitely tried to tear one more down. They still have lots of attacks. 3 is still very, very deadly. All right, well, this just got interesting. We'll see what happens.
And 3s. 5 at Ren 1.
4 ups, because I own that point. So this twice.
Yep.
Saves 3, or sorry, 2. So 2 damage. And 3. So 5 damage in total. Bracketed again, 13. He's 3 wounds left.
All right. Paladars.
Good thing I rallied him because he would be dead.
Yeah.
Or he would be on 1 wound.
Does he actually tear him down with bird horses? That would be massive.
Yeah.
Let's go Angry Birds.
Angry Birds.
5 saves, Ren 1.
5 saves, Ren 1. So 4s. Nope.
You're good.
5s. Yeah, 1 damage. 14.
Then my first strike regular.
Yep.
It's going to be the Lord Terminos.
Yep.
We're going to put it all into the Morghasts.
Makes sense.
So this is 2s and 2s with the extra attack.
Yep. No 6s? Or 1 6? 3 minus 2, right?
Yeah.
5. Okay, pass with flying colors.
3 mortals.
It takes 3, so kills a guy.
Yeah. Oh, that could have gone better. Could have gone worse.
And then 1.
You may now choose a thing to fight with.
Woo! Iridan's the only one that hasn't fought, right? So.
That and the Incarnate.
Oh, and then the Soul Mace is not going to do very much.
No.
So into Iridan 2. Minus 1. Good. And the horse. Nope, nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah. Incarnate.
Yep.
Into the Mage.
Mason.
4s and 2s.
Yep. Please no. Oh, man.
Could have been worse. Could have been better.
Yeah.
I won't complain with that.
Can't be mad at that.
No, I can't.
Can't be mad at that.
4 saves. I don't think you
Sixes.
get. You have 4 up base?
I believe the Mason's 4.
Because I know some of the others are 5s.
Yep, 4 at base.
Yeah.
So 9 damage still.
Yeah. Give me 9 ward saves. You still got that 5.
Come on, baby. to 4. Only 4 damage. He lives!
Okay.
With 2. And it's Iridan and then me, right? So,
Yeah.
All right.
what are we gonna do here? We're gonna go with the Morbeg Knights first.
Yep.
Let's see what they can do.
It has to be in combat.
More bigs without actually charging are nowhere near as exciting. But it's going to cost a little bit of chip damage and see if he can maybe pull down what's left of one of those Paladors. But so far, this is actually not going too badly considering he's got a turn after this. So he's got this turn to do damage, and then he'll do more damage next turn. But right now, the Stormcast player is just pinning him out of this game. Currently, he's 10 points down. At the end of this round, he'll be 20 points down because the Stormcast player... Oh, sorry, pardon me. No, because the primary is right underneath Ossiarch. Oh, the primary is right underneath Ossiarch. So, I wonder how he's going to direct his attacks. Does he just kill those 3 gray unpainted Paladors? To try and scoop back that objective? I believe that's what he's going to do. Is he going to have to? Otherwise, if only 3 Paladors live, he doesn't take that objective. So he's got to deny those points.
So all me now. So we'll go with the swords.
Yep.
Island to be within 3 of them.
Yep.
12 attacks here. 3s and 3s. 3 mortal wounds. And 3s. And 2 at -1.
Force.
Yep. So 5 damage in total into the blue units.
Yep.
Yep. Just gonna keep continuing here. The more guests are gonna go. I'm gonna choose those guys as the pylon target. Just have to be within 3 of the terminals at the end of this movement.
Yep.
I'm gonna go in.
Why does he want to be within 3 inches? So he could power through. He'll pick the terminus, and because he's less wounds, he'll be able to do a move out of combat and free himself up for his own turn.
3 because of anti-charge.
Much like care about 6s.
6s.
3
Make 1.
damage each.
Yep.
I'm actually
I mean, that is fair. That is canonically fair.
And I think I just have Oosh, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna all attack Oosh.
You still have the mage as well.
Oh, in the mage, yes. I'm gonna all attack Oosh, and Oosh is going to go ahead and throw everything into the 3-man unit.
Okay. I'm gonna all out defense this.
Hero phase stuff.
So 5 attacks here, 2s and 2s. Okay, good to all attack there. 2s. That'll be 4. It's Ren 2 base, but I do benefit from anti-charge. So
do, eh?
Ren 3, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so 5s.
Is it just friendly units or friendly Ossiarch?
Friendly units. That specific one.
Okay.
+2 move and the 5 upward is Ossiarch. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so 5s.
Okay.
2 in.
6 plus 2d3 plus 3, 9.
Okay.
that's the wrong boy.
And bracketed here, so the claws, 2s. Ooh. Rolled 4 1s. And 3s. 3 at -2.
Okay. So force.
2 damage.
I don't pull it from you if I leave the banner, because it would be 5 to 5.
Yep.
So, I'll leave the champion.
That was just enough damage to deny the primary, so that's 2 points. So the maximum amount of points the Stormcast player is going to score for this turn is actually going to be 8.
And I mean, would have been nicer if I didn't roll that for where the
5s, but nope.
It's fine.
4s, crit hit. Okay. Into the incarnate, obviously.
Yeah.
4s. 3 minus 1.
Oh, from the
5s.
Hey, 2d3.
Good catch, Brutalize, or Brutality. Sorry, what he stated was he didn't charge, so he can't. He can't power through, as I believe is what he was trying to say. I think he had to stay within 3 because he was already in combat. That is absolutely correct. Power through only happens if you do charge. It's an option that's unlocked then and only then. Good catch.
Yeah.
We'll start with power.
Just as far back possible, yeah.
Are either of those in your entourage?
Yes, the blue one is.
Sure. I will say entourage.
Yep.
Sense.
There should be shops. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's so 1 in a minute.
Blue ones, okay. 2 CP to 1 CP.
All right, how did that turn go for Stormcast? I could have went a little, or I should start for Stormcast. What am I saying? For Ossiarch Bonereapers. No, for Stormcast. Yeah, sorry, pardon me. They just struck first. made it feel like it was there too. So anyway, what am I trying to say? It went all right. It went not bad. There was some absolutely crazy clutch saves on the Ossiarch Bonereaper, the OBR player's part, and kept him in the game because of it. And because of position, he couldn't really take all his attacks to lift those Morghast either. So OBR has an opportunity to do some damage for sure, but currently right now, the max amount of points he's going to be able to score is 3. 3 points, that is it. Because he controls that far left objective that scores a 1, and that's a primary. Assuming he controls that at the end of this phase, and he should, he'll score a max of 3. So he'll be 15 points down. So he's going to really need to put in some work. But there isn't much left of the Stormcast after this turn. Both units of Paladors are almost assuredly going to be deleted right here, right now. So that's a final. That's hammer number 2 and 3, probably 1, 2, because the Reclusians are pretty much wiped out as well. Not pretty much, are wiped out as well. So that leaves a Kronspine, and a Kronspine's just is cool, but doesn't get a lot of benefits. I mean, almost assuredly, we'll see the Soul Mason fall to the Kronspine unless he banishes it somehow. If he doesn't banish it, he'll lose that, and then he will be exposed to a priority. This next priority is absolutely everything. If the Stormcast player does secure it, I think it'll be very close to game. 7 with tactic, yes, correct. But I'm not sure what tactic he can do. Let's go pick on what he's going to use. Oh, slay the entourage. No, he did call it, didn't he? So you're right. Slay the entourage. He'll score 7. I think he's too far down to actually come back. Yeah. Well, 7. So instead he'll be 11 down. He really needs that priority. He really, really needs that priority. And maybe he can start clawing back. If that primary needs to be in a zone that he can control as well. There's a lot of things that need to line up for him to come back right now. We are in round 3. There's 2 more rounds. The max he can score is 20 points over those 2 rounds. So technically, he's not out yet. But yeah, it's not looking great for OBR right now, that's for sure. Okay, well, let us see what it looks like in the end.
Log on himself, right?
I'm just gonna stare at you with those guys, I guess. Yeah. Can't do anything else. I mean, you know what? It's go time. We can't just keep waiting and waiting. They move 6. So I'm just gonna...
Yeah, because if you didn't,
Yeah, it might be out of reach for me. I haven't done the math yet, but it might be out of reach for me.
well, it would give me a very simple take flanks on my next turn.
Yeah.
If you don't pin them at least a little bit.
Yeah, they can
Yes.
retreat and charge. Both units. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
No redeploys.
Shooting, no shooting.
I will.
Yep.
I'm gonna covering fire.
Yep. Hitting Oosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Might
this
as
will be
well.
on 4s and then 3s.
Yep. Makes sense.
Would you like to all defense this?
I will. I have to. So I'm 1 TP left. Fours. Not bad. I see some 6s. But not that it matters.
And 3s.
Yep.
I'm gonna all attack.
1.
So I'm +1 because it's my objective and +1 for all defense. So it's 3s. Yep.
Karazai is one. Try to use old school.
That could have gone better.
Yeah.
He has what? How many
2
left?
wounds left.
2 wounds left?
Yeah.
That was the idea, right? Just pop them.
Yeah. Charges. I'm gonna activate.
Rent 2.
+1 to charge.
+1 to
Put the
charge.
Morghast's in range of it.
It's not, but I'm also
You
not
can
gonna.
make it.
Yeah, but it's only once per turn, so I want the 5-up board.
That's fair.
Yeah. So we'll charge with the Morghast first. I mean, they're 3d6 anyways.
Yeah, it don't matter.
12.
Yeah, where you want to go?
They are strike first too.
They are.
He gives +3 to OC, right?
Yes.
To how? To anyone.
Ruination chamber units.
And Iridan is Urination Chamber. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so Iridan's technically.
As long as they're wholly within 12.
Yeah. So you can make Iridan 8.
Cheat. Or they are
They.
currently.
So.
Yeah, no red banners.
I'll do that.
Yep.
Staying outside of 3 there.
There you go, an OC buff actually being a super clutch deciding factor. That's pretty awesome. All right, Ushrod's hanging on by his fingernails. He will hopefully actually roll a 3+ and get these guys to strike last, or at least one of those units to strike last. He really kind of needs it. So he's going to potentially secure that middle. But I'm with Brutality in chat in saying that if Oosh falls, that would be a huge deal, and that would pretty much seal this game for Stormcast. We'll see what happens. It looks like the ghouls are rolled a huge charge and are charging some Vindictors. The Vindictors are really good against hordes, though. So, yeesh. It's just a whole bunch of bad decisions. It's just a lot of resources have been taken away, which is why he's in the position that he is. The Stormcast player has maneuvered and pinned really well, controlling his movement options, which is why he's not in the best of places, or why it's taken him so long to get to these good places. So overall, good plays on both players' part.
On the occlusion, would you like to stop it?
Yeah.
Might as well.
I don't have
Goes
better to
for
do with
dies.
it.
Yeah, you stop it.
Deny.
Alright. So 5-up board. Oosh is gonna roll his 3-ups on the gray. Yes. On the blue. No. Okay. Great again, Oosh.
Yeah.
But I just needed one.
Okay. Is that your fight abilities?
That is my fight abilities.
All right. You've charged me on a 4-up. I strike first.
Yes.
No. I do not. I never do.
So I go.
Sorry, I was confusing the Vindictors with Vanquishers. I apologize, folks. The Vindictors are the ones with the spears, and I believe have crit mortals. So they're not overly good into big numbers. So many V's and Tors in Stormcast.
2 extra.
Yeah.
So these will all be going through.
2.
12, 15, 20, 24.
That's all of them. I rolled your die for some reason. So it'll be 8. I scored 1. On turn 2. -2.
Yeah. Okay. So 5s.
Primary,
And it's 3 apiece.
and then it goes to you.
Right. How good's his ward saves?
I'll go with these boys.
3, 4. 4 damage. 1.
2. Yeah, he's dead.
So that was strike first.
And where would your strike regular like to be?
My strike regular will be Ushron.
Yeah.
4 damage was enough to
So I have 7 attacks with the claws, and I have 5 attacks with a big bonk.
take 4 more rounds.
So we'll go.
You're bracketed, right?
Yeah, he's usually 9 attacks on the claws,
Okay.
so he's 7 now. It's only 2.
That's not terrible.
So we'll go 2 bonks. I'll just mark it like. Actually, you have to. Yeah, 2 bonks here, 3 bonks here, and then the 7. We'll go 2 smaller attacks there, and then 5 claws over here.
Primary objective of going in the
Okay.
So bonks first.
Yep.
3s and 2s. 3s. Okay. 2s. 2 at -2.
5s.
To the blue unit. It's 3 plus D3. So
Yeah, he dead.
yep.
You got 3 bonks the other way?
3 bonks the other way. 3s and 2s. Miss 1.
No, I have not.
2s. 1 at -2.
Goes in.
3. 6.
And his whole army is here.
Alrighty. That's Mr. Oosh.
Oh yeah, primary.
You can re-roll this one.
Reclusion. And these guys.
I'm going to do the Vindictors. I think it makes more sense there.
Yep.
Come up like
11 attacks. 3s and 3s. Run 2, 1 damage.
take some points.
Wait, how many points do you have
Not 25.
Good job, guys.
I'm not staying there.
And I do not have a save. Because they're 6s. Yeah. So. How many is that?
5 ward saves.
Have my coffee then, sure.
I'll pick that up afterwards. 5 6s. Saves none. Kills 5.
All right.
4, 5. So 5 guys there.
Your selection.
Flowers is Yuri's, rocks is yours. Got it. We're basic.
Actually,
So similar.
it's Mr. Bannerman. So kill this guy. So I have more Big Knights.
I'm going to attempt to slay the honor rush.
No, I'm actually gonna try to kill that. If we can do it, that'll be great. 5s.
Your phase. I'm going
And it's 3 attacks. Force. Crit hit. So just put that back in. And force.
You mind painting?
Nope. 1 -1. 5. You're good? Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, that Reclusian now.
Yep.
She's at 9 health now, right?
Yeah, kill Cronus.
Actually, except
Might as well into the Morbags here.
Yep.
I believe in you.
Oh, allocate. My apologies. Allocate. Yeah.
Was that within 3 of you already?
Nope.
I don't care. Whatever. We are now. Yep. That's a 2.
Yep.
Twice and
He does not have 3 wounds taken.
No, he does not.
He does not.
So, yeah, 3s and 3s.
3s and 3s.
Just give me a bunch of 6s.
do in the game that's accurate to like real life.
Should stop asking for them.
Don't. So it's okay. More big lights. Don't
1 save, run 1.
More gas?
More bags.
More bags. Okay, 5s. No. 2 damage. 6s. Takes 2.
Oh, that's sufficient for me.
More bags, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why I put it to 6. I was like, what am I doing? The lances.
+2 movement, like
Yep.
3s. Miss 5. 4s. Miss all of them.
Okay.
And then the mounts 4s. Hit 5 this time. And 3s. 4. -1. For the Lacrusion. Two apiece.
Yeah, dead.
And you have Mr. Kronde.
I do, yeah. Into the mage.
All right, with the Kronspine going, he should lift what's left of that mage. So, what do we got? He's scoring 3 points for that objective. In the far left, he's going to score a point for that middle one. So that puts him at 4. And assuming he completed his battle tactic, which I believe he did, that scores him 8, baby. 8 puts him at 18, 10 down still. But that means his priority roll could get him back in this game. He'll rally potentially. Well, we'll talk about it if he actually wins his priority. But hot dang, the game's not over yet, folks.
I don't really care about that much.
Yeah.
That's it, charges.
Oh, you're done?
That's pretty much it. Unless you ever on the.
Oh, and then my ghouls.
Yeah.
Or my crypt guard.
Understood.
1 hour, guys. When your games are done, armies up the staging, please.
Well, this brings the guy back. And then there was only
And 1 4s and 4s.
Now, Cryo.
5 -1.
Okay. 4 ups.
Yep. One apiece.
Take
1
1.
damage. Which means I don't take it from you. Which
You do not.
I'll score 9 though.
You will.
moral victory.
All right. Cryo.
Okay, cryo, yeah.
I got a 1.
6.
You doubling me?
I have to.
You sure?
And I'm down by more than 6.
Woohoo! I completely forgot about the fact that he scored more as well. So that puts him, 17 points. Is that right? No, what am I saying? Sorry, pardon me, not 17 points. It puts him at 9 points away. Right? I mean, 10 would be better, but I believe, 10? Yeah, 9 points away. All right. So what is he going to do? He's going to rally Ushran for sure. Maybe Ushran can try to unbind that Kronspine, doing a bit more damage to it. And then lift Iridan? And then what? Those Vigilers can actually get that primary. I wonder where that primary is going to land, if it's going to stay there. All right, let's get back to the table and see where the primary is. This will be super interesting. If it goes all the way to the right, oh, that would be ball breaking. Let's see what happens.
God tier rolls? Oh, sorry, my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's right here. Just you roll.
Two guys there. Are you deployed?
Did the primary stay there?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, primary stay there.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's also not like. Yeah.
Yep.
This guy will try. 5, 6, 10.
Well, you can get in. You can technically charge your pile, but you can definitely hit them. It's just you're gonna definitely get the
No, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how you do it. I was gonna CT to reroll it because mine as well. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That was wrong. That way.
Look at it. Stop it.
Alright. He makes it.
I know, what a nerd.
All right, went to the tables just to ask where the primary was, or just to confirm where the primary was. It is on the objective to the far left. Currently, right now, the OBR player is in deep thought as he's trying to figure out exactly what the best course of action, what to commit to, what not to overcommit to, and what he needs to actually take this game. I'm curious to find out what wizard summoned the Kronspine. Oh man, can I ask that question? I need to find out where that what wizard summoned it. That's literally what it is. All right, let me find out what that is and see where it ends up.
Well, which tactic are you thinking of here?
I'm actually going to do C's here.
Yeah, my last round is to see the center and I take everything.
Which one are you doing?
C's the center, yeah.
Okay. It's mine.
Should be
Everything's there, right?
Yep. And Oosh.
On the
Oh. You're like, where is it? No, these two are Usharan. That's why I put Oosh.
that's Oosh right there.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it for the place of power, so.
Do all the attacks.
And that should be it, I think.
I don't know what I did there.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why it gave me underdog.
Oh, because it's telling me you doubled, but I don't think it.
But I think it gave it to the point to you. I don't know. For C's. I broke it.
Sorry, guys. The program is so pretend that the other person took it and gave it
Yep, there you go.
to the player.
Let's just do this.
Okay.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to...
Yeah, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it should be 19 to 28.
Inevitable Demise was also a fairly simple one to get this turn.
Yeah, I was looking at it, but the problem is I might not do it. And I can't fail a battle tactic.
No.
So I'll spend one of the 5 there to rally Oosh.
It's like monsters. It's like
3. So he's at 11 now.
100%, man. I get that. Yeah.
Okay.
And he's going to go ahead and do...
Yeah.
Shit. There's some bad game.
Pendulum?
Yep.
Nope. Nobody's within 3 of each other.
Yep. So.
I think that should be it. Because I can't tap that. Yep.
I brought Lauro back to like.
So one will die.
Iridan will chance teleport onto themselves.
Yep. Makes sense.
Nope.
No points, right?
No points on him.
Perfect.
Brought her back over here. Brought everything this way.
Over here.
You were seizing the center, right?
I am seizing the center.
Okay.
There is a plan.
That was kind of silly for me. I could have just left it back there.
Yeah. Then you could have carry charge and knock one of them off. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Raw, 3 up. Okay.
All right, interesting plan. Looks like he's bringing the big man over to the center of the table. But that end of the spell is in the way and interrupting his movement. The Kronspine is right beside the swords, which is actually accidentally. I don't know if that was planned. If it was, pure genius. But I would take a happy happenstance for certain. Oh, hold on one sec. So the swords are Usharon's. Oh, man. I just literally went to the table to figure that out, and I still screwed that up. All right. The swords are Usharon's. So it's actually the gears that are right beside the actual Kronspine. Okay, so cool. What I was going to say is not going to matter. So currently right now, the OBR player is lining up to do a big score on objectives, and more importantly, denying his opponent, because he didn't need that far right objective. He went there to deny points, not to do really anything else. He's giving up the primary, and he understands that. The Kronspine cannot take that primary, so he'll have to auto-run those Vigilors toward that far left objective for his following turn. But that will still earn him, well, just 3 points right then and there. But if Iridan falls, the Vindictors fall. Oh, phenomenal redeploy. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter the fact that he got into that forest, because as he flies, he cannot gain the benefits of it. But living is pretty darn good. Better, way better than the alternative. So, yeah, that's pretty awesome. At worst, he will still score he'll score his 10 points. Yeah, he'll score his 10 points. But he really wanted to also do, to crush potentially 2 units, one in the form of Iridan and the other in the form of the Vindictors. And it does look like he will not be able to do that. To go after Iridan, he would have to throw a mighty charge with Usharon. And then tail back. He's got a big enough butt that he can actually charge Iridan and still be on that objective. The Harbingers, I could probably do that too and trail back. So anyway, he has to throw some mighty big charges. It look like they're going to be 9-inch charges if he redeployed 6. All right. So here goes. This is interesting.
The charges, that's 3 mortals on them.
Best part of the game is my
So fast.
Exactly. He was like, I can beat him.
Ancient elf? Yes, they are. They're a pain in the butt.
I love that I did too. Tiny timing. I like this.
Could do it.
Haha, he's just measuring to 3 inches from the center to see whether he could tail back and still complete his battle tactic. I want to welcome Big Ron. Hey, big guy, how you doing? Happy to have you on chat. Love me some Stormcast versus any undead, absolutely. And then my Brutality co-pilot pointing out that Usharon needed to actually move as far right of your screen as possible to get out of range of those Vigilors so that he can live. I'm not 100% certain whether the Kronspire would get any benefit from the Vigilors, but I'd have to look that up to see if it says friendly units or whether it says Stormcast, whether it's keyworded. Man, this charge is where I am. He made it in. He rolled a 9. Yes, sirree, Bob. Now, can he fit? He needs 2 units in the center to claim his actual objective. And he's trying to figure out whether he could be within 3 and within a half an inch of... No. He's not within a half inch. He would not be able to complete that charge. Or, oh man, it's really hard to actually see the base. It blends in. Oh my goodness. Let's see it from this angle, actually. Oh no, he got within half an inch. There it is. Oh, he made both charges. He did. That was absolutely massive. So he's going to tail back, complete his battle tactic, even after a phenomenal redeploy. He executes both charges and still gets within his battle attack. It sees the center and is within 3 inches. Wow. Wow. Stuff needed to happen, and it just did.
It is.
That's it for charge.
Okay. Combat abilities.
Abilities. On a 6, you strike last. So this is a big 6. If I can do it. Let's do this.
I mean,
6.
any other non-combat?
6. You're
4
last.
up, ignore it. Yep.
Yeah, you strike last.
I needed that
huge.
ignore roll.
That's huge for me. I'll go with.
Something?
Huh? No, Ossiarch made Iridan strike last.
You failed to ignore?
Yeah, he only has 5 wounds left, and I'm doing seize the center.
Oh, God.
Oh god. Let's go with Oosh. All attack.
Defense.
Yeah, makes sense. So 2s and 2s with a big bonk. That's everything. And 2s.
At least like you get access to the manifestation.
All 5. -2.
4 ups.
Makes 1. So 12 plus 4d3. 6, 7, 8, 9. So 21 damage.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You say we're in the Matrix?
Yeah, of course.
It's not bad. 3,
5, 9,
9, 10, 11.
12, 13, 14.
Dead?
Yeah.
I gambled.
Paid off.
Paid off pretty well. But it is your activation. I got too excited there.
Oh, sorry. Do I strike first here?
Yeah.
Because you still charge me? No.
It is your
It
activation.
never matters. I think all of them are going to poke the Morbags, see if I can kill one.
Sure. Makes sense.
3s and 3s.
3s and 3s, yeah.
I'll keep the command point for my turn.
Makes sense.
Miss 1.
Yeah.
4 saves, rend 1. Or rend 2, sorry.
4 saves
charge
and
me.
2, so 6s.
Yep.
6s again. Takes 2, which kills a guy.
Yep.
It's like cool, yeah. No worries, I'm gonna murder that real quick.
And I go. 5 attacks. 3s. 4s. 1 -1.
4 up.
Yep. Good. Mounts. Ooh, only 2.
Yeah.
3s. 2 at -1. Good. Okay, yeah. And then 5 guys. 5, 3s and 3s, or 4s and 4s, sorry. 4s. 2, 4, 5. -1.
Force.
Yep. They're unkillable. One more.
1 more damage.
And if it didn't die, it's quicker, that's gonna be juicy.
Alrighty. I think that's my turn.
I'm going to eat the cogs with
Yep.
the incarnate.
Yep, for sure. It's pretty good.
Yep. Not as good. 2 at rend 2, which just goes through.
Yeah.
So I think you just 6 ward saves.
Yeah. Don't even know how many wounds it is. I say 1, 5 damage. I'll take a look.
I think it's 6.
Might be 6. That makes sense. Yeah, it is 6, so 5 damage. There we go. Alrighty. I'll score 10.
Yeah.
What a turn! What he needed to do, he needed to get those charges, 2 9-inch charges. He had the ability to strike last to which the other player had the ability to ignore that, fail that. A whole bunch of hoops had to happen to get to this point, scoring 10 points and tying the game, folks. Tying the game. Now, the Kronspine, what's his job? Well, very obviously, it's to put Ushran finally in the ground. Wow. What a game. It kept on swinging. Now, if he puts Ushran in the ground, what's he going to do? Well, I think he's going to auto-run the Vigilers on the far left to claim that objective in the center. Sorry, claim that objective on the far left. So that'll be worth 3 points. And he's got... Oh, what else has he got? He's got a battle tactic that he needs to pick, and I'm not sure exactly what. He's probably thinking about it right now. What battle tactic he has as an option. But everything else is occupied. Kronspine doesn't count for anything, so he could score 3 points, potentially a battle tactic for 4, but he needs that battle tactic. Oh, so sorry. I apologize, folks. I screwed up on the scoring. There's actually a 1 point difference now in the favor of the Ossiarch Bonereapers. He's actually winning by a point. I apologize. All right, so let's see what the Stormcast player picks as his battle tactic.
I don't know that I have the output.
So his options right now are Reclaim the Realms, which I do not believe he has. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he just misses it by a unit to do Reclaim Realms. Okay, so he can't do Reclaim Realms. Attack on 2 fronts is not a possibility. It looks like he just picked Slay the Entourage. He's going for the moon. Okay. So what's the Entourage? The unit of Morbegs. No, it can't be the unit of Morbegs. What is he going for? What am I not seeing? I have to check the table to see what Entourage is left, because I believe all we have in the middle of... Oh, sorry, the Harbingers. My goodness. I almost completely missed it. So he's got to kill those Harbingers. So the Kronspine has a new target, and it is those Harbingers. Okay, so assuming he kills the Harbingers, he'll score 3 for that objective. He'll have a hard time capturing the center, and he'll have a hard time taking that far right one. But 3 plus 4 is 7. That is a big amount of points at this stage of the game. We're at the bottom of round 4. Again, priority is going to be fairly exciting. All right, so here's hoping he takes out those Harbingers for his sake.
Yeah, that'll be it for hero phase. So
I'm going to rally Oosh.
Yep.
So 2 CP left.
Yep.
Yo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's taking 6 now.
It's hard, man.
Brutality, you are correct. Yes, it's the Morghast Harbingers. Yeah, those are the ones I was calling out in the center of the board. Oh, this game is exciting.
You can't have units out of the ring charge, correct?
Yeah, it's funny.
That's it for my hero phase.
Yeah.
Blackbeard is big deck. It's so hard to pilot. So you have to know the matchup inside out and know the exact right moments when to get your power to say you don't want to play. Because sometimes it doesn't matter, right? So it's like your shanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm gonna walk her through the teleporter here.
Yep, makes sense. Yeah, these out of the way.
I have 5,000.
Yep.
Like, I think 5,000. Like,
Set up for a 5th turn flanks.
Makes sense.
he is in the.
How far away am I from this point?
I'm playing Monster Hunter, so like.
I need a 2-up on the roll.
Yeah.
There's my last command point.
Yep. Makes sense.
Absolutely. There is no point in taking a risk. Even 1 in 6 chance is not. It's worth 3 points. Like, you just cannot not do this. So spend the CP, get on that objective, and still be on just the edges of that objective to be able to perform flanks for the next turn. And how's he doing that? Well, that's because the Vigilors are not that far away from that short edge, and he teleported his hero to the top corner. And you're right now seeing what the biggest difference between Stormcast and everybody else is. That the ability to teleport around and just be able to score these objectives is so clutch. Definitely one of the absolute best terrain in the game. Just so good. All right, let's see if he actually puts the Harbingers in the ground and potentially put this game to rest. Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah, it's just like weird nonsense. Yeah.
Can't shoot with anything, so charges.
Yep. I have 2 CP. I will redeploy the Morgas.
Yeah.
So if you can pick me up, that would be great. Yeah. 6. I'll actually go. We'll put me here.
Yep.
Still probably charge and pile, but make it harder at least.
I can, yeah.
Yeah, because Ush is still there.
I
Okay.
might just take the. I'm gonna try to kill Usher on.
Yeah, for sure.
On and fail my tactic and
Makes sense.
just get that.
Yep.
And then see where the priority.
See where it
fall.
goes. Yeah.
But yeah, the charge. 11.
Okay. 11 gets
I
you all the
fly.
way here.
Yeah.
Or yeah, it flies. So.
An incredible redeploy followed by an incredible charge. These guys keeping it interesting. That is so awesome. All right, so he's going to be able to pile in and still reach out to get those Harbingers to complete his battle tactic. That's what he really should do. Yeah, he's 100% doing that. Okay, so let's see if those Harbingers live.
You got 1 command point.
You're throwing everything in the Morgas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to all out defense.
There's talk of already
They are only Harbingers.
Yeah.
They're not Archive.
It's fine. 4s and 2s.
4s and 2s.
Still spicy.
You missed 1? No,
Missed 1,
God.
so I fail it.
You have to hit everything?
No, actually, I only need 4 of them.
You only need 4.
That's 5.
Okay.
Ren 2, so 5s.
2 5s. Can I spike? So that's 12 damage.
Yep,
So I have to roll 2 6s.
basically.
Here's 6. Oh, there's 1. And I need to roll 1 more here to live. There's 1 there. 1 wound left.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, man, games like this is so awesome. Just so awesome. Mark asking Marky P asking, well, welcome to the chat first off, and Marky P asking about the strike last. I don't want to remind, but he's been failing that fairly consistently, Mark, so I'm assuming he failed it there. My goodness, so he fails the battle tactic. He's going to, the Stormcast player is going to score 3 points. That Kron should be fight last. So what you're saying is he did not roll. Man, I can't. It is such a game changer. I don't want to. Right now, these guys are getting a lot of advantage with all these eyeballs on them. A lot of it is remembering rules at the moment, and I don't want to tip any hands here. I'm hoping the roll was made, and I was just talking over it. Apologize if I did, but maybe at the end of the game I'll check it out. Because Usha makes the manifestations auto fight last since he can't fail the roll. Yeah, I can't interfere with this. Unfortunately, if this was just a Saturday, Wednesday night stream, I'd 100% do it. Yeah, I just can't. It's not fair for everyone else. No one else is getting people weighing in on their game right now. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, I can't interfere with that. Oh, that sucks. That sucks if that is the case. But nevertheless, really super exciting game. These guys are playing awesome. We'll watch the closing, well, the shutout, the fading moments. How's that? That's what I'm trying to say. The fading moments of this game and see where the scores settle.
2 on -2.
Remember they all go
6-1?
Yeah.
So 3 plus D3. So that'll be 4 damage.
Saves 2.
He's 11.
Yeah.
Okay. 3s. And 3s. 4 -1. 5s. 2 each, so 6 damage.
Yeah.
Looks like you're going to score 2 points.
2 points.
Yep. Putting you at 30 to my 29.
Yep.
Here we go.
Failing that tactic, basically.
Yeah, and then you got your primary.
Yeah.
It's 1 point for the objective, 2 for the primary.
No, for shifting it's the secondaries, right?
1 point per secondary, 2 for the primary, and then 2 for more.
No, the primary gets what? Maybe.
Primary gets 2.
Yeah. Primary gets 2, control more gets 2, and each secondary gives you 1.
Yeah.
What you're saying is
The primary already counts as 2.
just 2.
Yeah, just 2 flags. Yeah, no worries.
You guys are keeping it super exciting.
Here we go.
I think it's over at this point, but
Boudin, penguin, Boudin. No.
yeah, you take it.
Yeah, I take it. Where does it go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here.
It's not what I needed right now.
Nope.
Would you like to re-roll that?
No. I'm gonna go ahead with waiver. I think. Yes, waiver. Waiver there.
Yeah.
So 5 CP, 4 CP. We're gonna heal the Morghast. Start. Heals 3. So 2 wounds taken. 4 CP left.
Yeah.
Spell casting. I don't think anything is too relevant there. So that is it for my hero face.
Might as well throw out an incarnate.
Makes sense.
Goes off on a 9 or 10.
Yep. Try. You got it.
This weekend, would you go? There you go. No, it's your unborn kid's birthday. They're not acting.
It's your unborn kid's birthday.
You called that. All right.
Alrighty. Going to movement. Here's 10. Here.
Yep.
So with everything else.
8, 2. Here.
Wow, wow, wow. What a game. What a game indeed. Brutality chiming off in the actual chat. I'm going to just call it my co-pilot, talking about how the recent change with Ushran and manifestations and how it will lay down. It is a rather recent change, so neither player really remembered it. They've been reminding each other throughout the game, so it's a new change, and there it is. With that in mind, though, what a swing currently right now. 29, or I should say 30 to 29 for Stormcast, but currently right now, the Stormcast player won priority and is now, I think, more or less laying this game to rest. Wow, wow, wow. All right. as we're watching the closing moments of this game, I'd like to thank all of you for sticking around up to this point. If you're new to the channel, welcome to us. Basically, we are a streaming channel that streams games out of a shop in the lovely city of Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. And we do this once a month for AoS. And we also stream on Wednesdays for AoS. But if you're a lover of the grim dark, we also do this for 40K and once a week for 40K as well. So if that's your groove and that's what you like, well, you know what? It would be great if you hit that subscribe button. We are trying to close in on 1,000 subscribers, and we're well on our way. 1,000 subscribers by the end of March, and we're well on our way to accomplish that goal. And I'd like to thank everyone that's already subscribed. I appreciate you tremendously. We all do. And yeah, and while you're hitting that button to subscribe, you might as well suplex that thumbs up and get the crowd roaring and get more eyes on the channel. That would also be super, super nice. All right. After this game, we are going to take a break for 1 hour. That's right, 1 hour before we head into game 2 and game 3 of today's first day of our grand tournament. So right after this, we break for 1 hour, and then we'll be back streaming again. Okay, with all that done and said, let's get back to the game.
I mean, I won't kill them, but
My apologies. They're still gonna die.
one left.
The effect of the trigger is gonna be to kill Sun, and we'll kill
And then it's just all me, so...
Hey, I still got that guy.
Oh yeah, that guy! He lived! I forgot!
With a wound.
With a wound, yeah.
I wanted a little bit more than that, but
I mean,
you
you have
just
to attack, you could kill
don't
him.
roll, right? Yeah, 2 attacks. Because unfortunately the champion was on the other end.
Yep.
So 2s and 3s because I did guide you by lightning. You did get hit by my thing.
Yes, I did get hit by lightning.
It's 2 hits.
Okay, alright.
1. Run 1.
It does go through. It does go through. 1 wound left.
So close. If I make one of those 4-ups, I might deny this tactic.
And force for the Morbegs. 2 at -1 into Mr. Van Dactor.
Force.
2 damage.
Dead.
Dead. Yeah. Okay, I fought with 2 units.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll score 10.
Yeah.
And I do not know if you can score 10.
I don't think I have anything I can score.
Yep. I mean, you could kill him and then you score that. That's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah.
Or, no, you can't retreat because they'll die. Because then there would have been flanks if you're able to.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
wouldn't even be able to get flanks. He'd only be able to walk 6, and he would have to get within 6 inches of that edge. And he can't run out of combat. So assuming he's too far, he wouldn't even be able to get the flank either. So even if he scores 10 at the current score right now, well, sorry, if he scored 10, and am I doing this right here? Make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, if he scored 10, he'd win by a point, but that would be just super, super difficult at this point. He's going to do attack on 2 fronts. Not sure exactly where he's angling for. What am I missing? Well, if he could pull it off, but he would have to control that. He would have to control the primary. He would have to control at least another objective and more. That just does not enough gas. So again, we're just going to watch the closing moments of this game, but this looks like it's going to be over as it stands right now. Is this Ossiarch turn 3? No, this is Ossiarch. We're in round 5 right now. Samuel, welcome to the chat. So the theory, 30 points left on the table. No, we're around 5, my friend, and that answers your question right there. This is going to be a squeaker, and what the heck? It was hard to call at the beginning of the game. These guys played absolutely fantastically. Been a super enjoyable game to watch. I'd like to thank them both for being on stream. Always a pleasure having these two beautiful human beings here. So it's no, this was a real fun game, real fun game to watch in the end. And speaking of watching in the end, let's watch it.
Stab me with a rusty knife.
Charges? Come on.
Oh yeah, come on, it's fine.
9 inches.
Yeah.
Blah.
It's the engine of the gods thing. It's snapped off. Yeah.
But yes, I will stab you with a rusty knife over there.
Stab me with a rusty knife.
3s and 3s.
Yeah.
It's 2 6s. Ominous so far. No, 1 save. Ren 1.
5. Yay, America.
Okay. And you're just gonna go over here.
Yeah. And I don't think this matters because
I don't think it matters.
can't take the point from me even if you.
So I'll score 0 here.
Yeah, score 0 here, and it'll be 39-30
Yeah.
by my count. Good game.
Good game.
Absolutely awesome. Again, thank you very much for Carl and Elise for jumping on stream. Always an act of bravery to do so. Phenomenal game. Really enjoyed watching this. Hopefully you all enjoyed watching this as well. Brutality, hell of a game. New underdog double rule, clutching it out. Yeah, no kidding. All right, so what's going to happen right now? We are going to break. We're going to break for 1 hour as I now judge painting while the boys are eating. So be back here. Be back here roughly about an hour. If you want to know when we start streaming, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done so, please do so, and you will get a notification when we start streaming round 2. So with that, we're going to take a break right now. See ya in roughly about an hour.
I think to start.
You're gonna ignore. Did you fail all the ignores? So you're gonna ignore it.
Not the attack.
Well, spell.
Yeah, but it was failed.